before we get rolling, brothers.
You son of a...
No cursing. We're higher than
Germany
set.
crick.
You ready?
Yep, let's
Okay.
go.
Hi everybody, my name is Chris Schroeder. Welcome to Guitar Out Front. We're here in the Underdirt Studios. We've got Mark Labrie over here on engineering feats. And I've got a friend of mine here, Ken Donofrio from Spin City Management. He's brought a couple of the people that he represents with him today. I've been listening just a little bit to them warm up, and they're spectacular musicians. Ken, tell us a little bit about who you brought here.
Tonight we're going to open the evening with Nat Janoff and Jake Schwartz both playing acoustic guitar tonight. And they are phenomenal together and individually. They play different music with their bands. Jake plays more of a straightforward type of rock fusion, sort of, I don't know exactly how he would categorize it.
I'd call it fusion, absolutely.
And Nat plays more straightforward jazz, more in the funk area. Throws in a little bebop here and there, and plays his fusion as well.
Now they play out around the area, don't they?
They do play out. Burkana, which is the band that Nat is currently leads with Rave and Ray as other partners in the trio. They play at Larison's, they played at the station, Main Streets Cafe, Trumpets in Montclair, quite a few places, 55 Bar in New York, and Jake has a great gig going right now at Kenny's Castaways on Tuesday evenings on Bleecker Street, Manhattan, and later on they'll discuss with you their other upcoming events. And
Now is this a new CD here?
this is actually an older CD of both of Nat and Jake playing live, and they'll play a couple of cuts from this CD this
Excellent.
evening for us.
Well, why don't we hear something from you guys? How about it?
Cool. All right, great.
Okay.
Sure.
Go ahead.
What are we starting with?
Let's play The Room. Let's play Spiral.
Okay.
Okay. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Thank
Guys, that was incredible. Thanks.
Thank you.
You gotta just stop right now and fix the camera. Which camera went out? Okay, we are here with Jat. Hold on, take two.
Chat Nanoff.
Yep, that's the way to go.
Crazy, right?
Jat Nick.
Okay, we are here with Nat Janoff and Jake Schwartz, and what we'd like to do is, in the middle of the show, they have provided us with some footage of some concerts at Larison's, and where was the other?
Continental.
The Continental in Manhattan.
St.
So we're gonna go to a couple of those cuts right now. Okay, and now we can go back to the live stuff.
Now we go back to live stuff, and let me get
Can
this
have,
shot in. When we go back in, we have to turn these lights down a little bit because it's a little bright on them on that shot, and then on this shot.
Right.
John Wester's up next. The Light of Fire by Rave.
Okay, Chris, you can bring
Okay.
it in and I'll pan it
Let's,
up to them and we'll
yeah.
be ready to
Let's say something like have Jake introduce.
I will.
this.
All right, sounds good. Okay, we are back with Nat Janoff and Jake Schwartz, who are playing some acoustic guitar here for us tonight, and we're really enjoying it. Jake, how about introducing the next tune for us?
Sure thing. This next song's kind of a Latin flavored number. It's on our live disc, and it's called Even If.
Excellent.
you.
You know, I hear a lot of some of my favorite guitarists as maybe influences. Nat, can you talk a little bit about maybe some of your guitar heroes that you've
Believe
like?
it or not, when I first got into it, I really loved Eddie Van Halen, believe it or not, which you probably could never tell, maybe from what I'm doing. And then when I got more into jazz, I kind of got into it through players I'd hear about in Guitar Player magazine, like Steve Morse and then Mike Stern and
Sure.
people like that. But and then I got really into John McLaughlin, who I just think does a lot of wonderful stuff, and Larry Coryell's great, and just so many wonderful players.
I can
So,
hear a
you're
little
right.
bit of Larry Coryell in what you guys do,
Yeah.
and maybe it's just me, but there's some really classic guitar duo music from
Right.
back in the '70s, and you're bringing that kind of alive for me tonight. I appreciate
Thank you.
it. Jake, tell me about some of your guitar influences.
Well, to me and Nat share a lot of influences together. I mean, I was also very inspired by Eddie Van Halen. Steve Morse I discovered a lot of his music, especially with the Dixie Dregs. Not even so much for his playing, but for a lot of his compositions and just
Right.
his whole, just phenomenal arrangements of music and just really kind of pushing the envelope. And I like a lot of Mahavishnu Orchestra stuff.
Right,
And
that's great.
I really love Jimmy Herring. I think he's a really fantastic player.
Yeah,
Not
that's
enough
right.
people know about
That's right.
him. I think he's still, a lot of people know about him, but he's still he's playing with the Dead right now, which is kind of cool.
He's great. I was watching a video of his yesterday with the Aquarium Rescue Unit. He's just he's a phenomenal player. But all the people that you're talking about, I've been I've been enjoying their music for a long time. Mahavishnu Orchestra. I remember when that came out, it was scary. I mean, it was just so raw and
Yeah.
so aggressive, that music. And Steve Morse, I used to go see the Dixie Dregs play a lot when I lived in Florida. And I remember I was at this river riot. They would have these big parties out by the river. And the Dixie Dregs were playing, and there was this guy who was throwing a frisbee out into the river, and his dog would go swim out and get it. And we're all saying, "Hey, buddy, you better knock that off." And he's like, "Yeah, get out of here!" And all of a sudden, boom! The dog disappears underneath the water. A gator got the thing.
Oh wow!
So I remember that from a Dixie Dregs concert.
Right.
Wow. Poopsie took a dive.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys got another one for us? How about something else with some really good improvisation?
Sure. Yeah, I have an original entitled "Room with a View."
And just before you get started, I do want to mention that underdirt.net, right, Mark?
That's right.
Underdirt.net. You guys have a lot of gigs around. You play all the time. We're going to try to get information on the website for where you're playing locally. So I know that some people watching are going to want to come out and see you. But go ahead and introduce the next song.
This tune is original entitled "Room with a View." You know what? Can I just tune? I just could see it now.
He can cut it. He can cut it.
I'm sorry. I know that I just have the G string out.
He can cut it. He's gonna cut the dog story out. So he can cut the
might
tuning.
hear it, and, you don't get
Or at least the part the dog got eaten.
I remember when I felt I was in a Burt Reynolds movie. And remember that lovely movie called Deliverance?
I was doing hallucinogens once during a Mahavishnu Orchestra.
I must say that there was 3 on hammers. Thank you.
That actually turned into Billy Cobham.
Yeah, let's get the sound on that, then we'll bring it.
I do have to warn you guys. He does bloopers because the thing rolls throughout the whole thing.
That's
Yeah,
great.
we're ready whenever you guys are ready.
Room
Very nice, guys. Thanks. Thanks. Okay, we have a request from Kenny over here. Is telling me to get you guys to play. What's the name of that song? Jazz Grass.
We have another bluegrass tune.
It would be the, it's gonna.
It's the one my trio band Davis does this as well. It's kind of like a little,
Okay, let's
what's
kick
it
it up.
Yeah.
what is it called?
What's still working on that part?
It's the title right now is Ass Grass.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair
Play,
enough.
play the honey. Play the honey.
I had to call it back 'cause I wanted to make Matt say the gigs.
That's right. He's trying to get me.
Okay, let's hear it, guys.
All right.
A one, two, three.